Most creators don't even realize they're losing subscribers before that sub even presses to subscribe. You could be getting, say, hundreds or if not thousands of clicks a day, but really you're only getting a few subs from this. This is a funnel and a broken funnel issue. So what I'm going to go through today is how you can fix this so you can get more subscribers for the same amount of clicks. And I mean, you might be, say, driving traffic, got really good marketing, and maybe you're even driving a lot of traffic, but you might feel like you're not getting that many subscribers for it. This is not a content issue. This is a broken funnel issue. And what I've been able to do over the years is help creators over and over again double or even quadruple the amount of subs they have and the amount they make by just focusing and fixing this one issue. So what I'm going to tell you today, once you understand it all, you're never going to look at your funnel, never going to look at your OF links in the same way that you did before. So what I want to start with then is I better explain what a funnel is. I've drew a little image of it just to give you a little interpretation as well. So a funnel simply is the process of the subscriber journey. So from them seeing you, clicking your profile and actually paying to subscribe. Now we're focusing, say, more on the middle bit where the most leaks happen. And I've wrote leaks down because this is where, say, originally the 1,000 people click where they're falling out, where they're leaking out of. So this is important to understand because it tells us where subscribers are leaking out, which they shouldn't be. We want to get as many people from the top all the way down because obviously that means more subscribers, more money made. So we're really focusing more on the link side and the profile, the last bit of the actual process. Okay. So with the funnel, you always need to think in the mind of subscribers. So over the 5 points I'm going to go through, you need to keep that in mind. But really what we're trying to do, out of the 1,000 people that have came through, say 1,000 come through and 10 actually subscribe. So that's about a 1% amount of people subscribe. We want to increase this. So if we say quadruple it, out of 1,000 people that come through, maybe 40 subscribe. You see how you've just 4x your income with that? Okay. So point one. Point one's the most important point because I see this time and time again with most creators. And you can go on your own links or you can go find other creators and see this is a massive issue. The first thing you need to do is declutter your link. When you click on your link, if you have, say, your OnlyFans account, your free OnlyFans account, a Fansly account, your Twitter, your Reddit, your Amazon store, there's too many links there. And that's where people are leaking. And this can really half the amount of leaks you already have. The main principle to understand is less is more with this. So think of it in the mind of sub, okay? Say you've clicked on the link and you want to subscribe to you or a different creator maybe. They've clicked the link to go, but now they've got all the different decisions. So what happens is decision fatigue, where, say, their choice is now being impaired. Instead of going to OF and subscribing, they might go, oh, let me see what's on her Twitter or Reddit. And they might see there's more explicit things there. So you've taken them out of the funnel to somewhere else now. So that's why it's really important to declutter. We need it simple so people understand and viewers and fans understand if they're clicking that link, okay, the OF's there. Now the intention's already set for them. By doing this, you instantly half the amount of leaks you have. So this is the most important point. Now, number two, your profile, which is your final part of the subscribing. So say they've clicked the link, they've seen you've only got OnlyFans there, they've clicked it and they see your OF profile. With your profile, the main thing to do is you need to show the desire and the benefits the sub's getting the most. So with a profile, the main points are your username, your profile pic, your cover photo, and your bio. Your username, very simple, just keep it similar to your other platforms so there's congruency there. But with your profile picture and your cover picture mainly, you need to show them the benefit they're getting, the desire they're having, okay? So you need to show, and this is where it comes down to, say, branding, your USPs, show them what they're getting. If you've got big boobs, for example, make sure your cover photo and your profile picture has that in it. Obviously, stay in terms and conditions of the OF guidelines, but you need to show them what they want so they have that dopamine spike. Then with your bio, it's very simple. What I found, the highest converting bios are ones where you're telling them about you. Because really, subscribers are coming to subscribe because they either want to see extra content or they want to speak to you, or both. So I like a mix of both. Tell them a little about you so they build into your personality more and want to find out more about you to speak to you. And then also hinting at what type of content you do and what you offer as well. But not in the terms of, oh, joy, boy, girl, that it's too transactional. So you want to remove that transaction, increase your personality, but also have a little hint at what you do as well. So by doing these two, these are your main points, which is going to increase conversion so more people come through and sub. So this decluttering the link you have is going to halve the amount of people that are leaking to other places, taking them away from the funnel. And with your profile, the final part of the sub is getting them to buy in more. Okay, so you're going to notice a huge increase with these. Now, point 3, branding and audience. This is a massive one. And I do have a video about branding as well if you want to go onto it. And branding's really what market you're going after, so you know the audience you're targeting. Okay. So what I see time and time again with OF creators is if they do too hardcore stuff on, say, Instagram or other platforms or Reddit as well, a lot of you promote nude content on Reddit, is what happens is you're getting the wrong audience. So those, because they've already seen you nude, why are they going to pay, say, $10 to sub to your OF? Or say you're doing really hardcore stuff on IG, they're expecting it to be a low price. So when they click onto your OF and see it's $10, now the intention is for them not to subscribe because they just thought it'd be a lot cheaper. So it's very key that you align your branding and your audience to high quality subscribers. Now, what I've seen over and over again, I deal with a lot of niche creators, you see, and a lot of fetish creators. We typically have the highest conversion with them. And the reason being is because of their target audience that they're going for, it's very specific. As an example, if you like BDSM or pantyhose or transsexuals, for example, when you follow them on IG, because that subscriber really likes what they want, now they come into the OF, they see the profile set up to what they want, there's that desire there. They've already been aligned with the creator they would prefer to see. So this increases naturally. Okay, so it's very important your branding, your audience is in line with who you want to target. So this is your niche, your USPs, how you portray yourself online. If you go too hardcore, you're going to get a lower quality sub. So that's very important. Number 4 is a very small point, discount. The whole game of OF is just to get as many subscribers in. So say your OF's normally $10. If you run a 50% discount, more people subscribe. Think of it this way. If your, say, iPhone is normally £1,000, but Apple doing it for 500, you're more likely to buy. Simple as that. With the discount, I'd rather get more subscribers in and pay $5 for their first month because then they have the chance to stay and subscribe. Maybe they do 3 more months at $10. That's $30. Or now that they're in this and they're sub to the OF account, they can actually pay more. They can buy extra content, that type of thing as well. Number 5, social proof and urgency. Now, this is very important, but this is only important after you've decluttered, your profile set up to show the benefits, so you get the sale, you get the sub, your branding and audience is aligned, and you're running a discount. With social proof and urgency, this is just portraying to others to believe why they should pay that money to subscribe to you. Why should they spend their money to subscribe to you? They need to have a little bit of proof and a little trust there. So first of all, I've written profile content. A lot of creators don't know this. Subscribers and fans look at the profile content. So say when you click on your OF, in the top left, it shows how many images you have, how many videos, and how many live streams. So if you have 10 photos, 1 video and never been live, and you're $10 a month, that means each photo is around $1. Does that have more value? Or if you say have 150 pictures, 30 videos, and 20 live streams, which one has more value for the subscriber? So that's why it's very important that you increase the amount of posts you have. And you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to have 1,000. But especially if you're starting out, the first thing to do is get 100 pictures on there, about 20 photos, and then eventually you'll start live streaming. Because now it gives more value to the subscriber, which obviously is going to convince them to subscribe because they feel like their money's going to get them the benefit they want for cheaper, technically. Next thing is, I'm not a big fan of this, but I actually like seeing other creators doing it. Reviews. So what you'll see sometimes is a creator will either post it on their story or in their cover photo, they have a review of something a subscriber said. So maybe he said, "Damn, baby, that was so hot." They take a screenshot of it, cut it, put it in their cover photo or post it on their story. That's another way of social proof to be like, wow, she must have really good content. I don't do this with any of my creators, but I do like it. It's up to you if you want to do it. It's not a big deal. You want to focus more on the profile content. Then bio. These are more into your urgency and social proof still. So with your bio, what you can say to show social proof is, oh, I message every day. I love talking to my fans, because now you're showing them, again, the benefit, but because you've mentioned fans, they understand others talk to you as well. This is a double-headed sword, because if you go a little too heavy on it, what happens is people won't fall in love with you and they won't spend as much. So use that very, very skillfully. And then also discount urgency. So this links back to discount. And urgency on a discount is very, very important to increase click-through rate. So with the discount on OF, you can actually write a message. A lot of creators just say 50% off. That's not as urgent. Whereas if you go 50% off for the next 10 subscribers, and they can see it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 as more subs are coming in, 50% off for the next 10 subscribers, yes, that's a level up. But even more of a level up to that is 50% for the next 10 subscribers, and they get a free boo picture. Do you know how much more people are going to subscribe from that? And yes, you might lose a little bit of money, but I'd rather have the subscribers in, get the free picture, because then they might stay around even longer and they might buy extra content. So that's a great way to build urgency with your discount. Don't just have 50% off. Don't just have 50% off for the next 10 subs. Have 50% off for the next 10 subs and they get a free boo pic. And it's very simple. You can just set it up with your welcome message as well. Now, if you do all 5 of these things, even if you do just one of these things, you'll notice you're getting more people come through and more subscribers actually subscribing. So you're going to increase your earnings from that instantly. Okay? I want you to analyze which one you're going to mainly change for your funnel. Maybe you have to change all 5 of them. And then also analyze other creators as well, because that's just going to strengthen your mind to why this is so powerful. Now, what I'll do in my Telegram channel, I think I'll add maybe a little guide on what the best profile picture is, the cover picture, what bio you should have as a template. And that's just going to give you a little of assistance so you understand where my mind is and how I've been able to take creators from, say, a 1% conversion rate to a 40 and quadruple their earnings without doing anything else. Okay, so join the Telegram group below.